Hi Taurus, welcome to the message, what you need to hear reading. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it yet. I thought this would be a helpful counterpart to the what they aren't telling you. It might go a little bit more in depth. And next time, of course, depending on the interest, right? But next time I'm gonna try and space it out more to where like the what they're not telling you is in the beginning of the month, and this is the 2 weeks later, the counterpart to it. So anyway, we're just going with it the way it is now. Other than that, everything else you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. I've got a jumper, the Star, and King of Cups. Wow, okay. So this is hope for either a emotionally generous, reciprocal, loving situation, aka relationship, or you have your sights set on someone that you see as a very emotionally secure and generous person. Could be even a water sign, doesn't have to be. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Interesting. Okay. And we just had something else fall out. What is that? Look at that. Ace of Coins. A new beginning with this person. Yay. Okay. So you're hoping for a new beginning with somebody that just seems really cool. Emotionally available, generous, kind. Could be that. Or you already had that beginning. Taurus. Taurus. All right. So this is what you need to hear from them. Okay. Seven of Cups. So this is decisions, choices, being at the crossroads, not sure what to do. Okay. Inner conflict. We got the Five of Wands here. It could be outer conflict also, but this is a lot of conflict and drama, whether internally or otherwise. We'll see in a minute here. This is about an ending and a new beginning because of that. Like now there's a new normal, right? There's been an ending, and now what? Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, 10 of Cups, Seven of Wands, Nine of Coins. Okay. All right, Taurus. There's been an ending. And either those three cards that jumped were about you wanting to start anew with somebody with those characteristics and, a new prosperous beginning, new stable beginning, or you're still hoping for a connection with this person. But it looks like there's been an ending. Why? Well, okay, so there's been an ending, but I think they're trying to figure out how to get back together with you or how to work it out. So I think maybe that was about them hoping this with you, but it looks like they're trying to figure out how to work this out with you. I don't think this is about them dating. I think they're trying to, well, I feel like they're wanting to get back together with you. And this might be you going, okay. It could be that this person also too kind of took a lot of your time, because one of the things about this card is whatever decision you make, because they're all equally important here, whatever decision you land on is going to be to the exclusion, or the others are going to take the back seat. So this is about prioritizing as well. And it could have been there was a lot of demands on your time, and that might have been why there was just fighting, and you're just like, I just can't. And so now maybe that's why they're not taking the ending very well. All right, so it could be that, and once again, this is general, so there's going to be a couple of could be's, but keep in mind that the situation could be reversed. I could be reading their energy here. This reading is about them, but when it comes to this, sometimes it's kind of nebulous. Like it could go, a lot of times it's a mutual energy, but it could also be that they're thinking like, I have so much going on, and this Taurus took so much of my time, and it just caused a lot of drama, and I just needed to end it. Could be that. All right, but there was an ending, and someone is trying to figure out how to work their way back to someone. Okay. So, what's this Two of Swords about? All right, well, what's this Eight of Swords about? We got the Fool here. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. It's this Eight of Swords. Okay, they feel like it was the right thing to do to end it because they were starting to feel trapped. They were starting to feel smothered. They were feeling like they just needed to cut off and have a new beginning. It was starting to get there was too much drama. It was too much drama. So someone's trying to figure out how to work it out, but someone else, and I think what you need to hear from them, what they're not telling you, and what you need to hear is that they were wanting a new beginning because they just needed to cut it off. They were feeling overwhelmed. There was a lot of drama for them. They were feeling internally conflicted as well as the drama outside, and they were starting to feel smothered and trapped, and they just wanted a new beginning. No shade, no judgment there. This is how they felt. They felt like it was the right thing to do. They needed to sort of restore some kind of control and balance in their life. Perhaps this is them after the fallout of the relationship, after the ending, trying to figure out how to have a successful relationship. Okay, maybe it's not working its way back to you or working their way back to you. It's about figuring out how to have just a successful relationship. So it could go either way. I feel like this is about it working out with you, though. I have no basis for that other than just, intuition here, but this feels like this is connected to you, not with other people and dating. Call me crazy because we got the Nine of Pentacles over here, but still. All right. Cards everywhere. They want to have a happily ever after. They want to be content. But this is them not knowing, again, how to do it. We've got the Seven of Cups here twice. So I think this is speaking to their energy. They are all over the place right now. Perhaps they're dating other people for some of you. But I feel like this is an internal conflict. We got the Seven of Cups twice and we got the Five of Wands. I think this is about, and we got the Eight of Swords here, as well as the Two of Swords. This is somebody I think that is really conflicted. Or there's just a lot going on for them emotionally, it's taken up a lot of headspace for them, and they just, there's a feeling of they can't do it all. There's a feeling of them feeling overwhelmed. You have the advantage and you need to preserve it. It's funny because it's like, okay, who ended it here? But you have the advantage. And you need to stay by yourself and safeguard what you have. Okay. All right. This is you safeguarding. And it's funny because I feel like you're open. But at the same time, the conditions have to be right. Like you're not gonna, you feel very strongly about your position. You also have the advantage. There's a sense of that this wasn't you. Like, okay, I'll let you go and work this out. I know it wasn't me per se. So this whole smothering thing and this internal conflict that's going on, I think that's about their life. I don't think it's about you. I think that it's very weird because we got this, they want to restore some balance and control and whatnot, and they want this new beginning, but this could be somebody that's their MO, that once they start getting too close to somebody, they just end it and then off they go. And you're like, okay, you know what? I'll give you your space. But there's a feeling of this, like knowing that it's not about you, if that makes sense. I hope it does, because okay. So they want this happily ever after, but they don't know how to get it. It could be as simple as there was a lot going on with their work life, and they had to prioritize that. And so a deep relationship is on the back burner now, and they want to get their career or everything else sorted before they can reinvest, I guess. Okay. I think they need to know that you are okay. If that sounds very strange, hopefully but I feel like, hold on a minute here. This is, okay, so again, we're back to this being, are they trying to work their way back to you because they still think there's a chance? You're like, yes, but I think you need, okay, this is about you being independent, self-sufficient, on your own, preferring that. And this is about, it's not over till it's over, but right now it's over. Because there's the element of past issues resurfacing that someone needs to deal with, okay? So what they need to hear from you, if there is a message to be given from you, is that you are just fine by yourself. And right now I want to be by myself. And this situation as we know it is over. This is not the final. This isn't the world. So this is one step before the world. So we got two, I don't want to say defensive, but two almost done cards here. And we got a 9 here. It's almost done. So there's a chance for future, but right now, no. This situation needs to be done and over. And somebody has got other things to work out before there's any kind of reconciliation. And I'm not rooting for it either way. I'm just saying the door is almost closed, but it's not quite yet. And there is someone wanting to figure out how to have a happily ever after, wanting to figure out how to make it work. But they got this drama, this outside stuff that keeps getting in the way. And they would tell you that if they could, but I don't know that they're aware of it. So it's not you per se. And this is you. This is a defensive position, but there's also an awareness here that you know it's not you. So it's like, okay, I'm not taking this personal. I'm affected by it, but I'm not going to take it personal. But you need to know that as far as whatever's with me is over right now, and you've got to deal with your past stuff. Or maybe this is them needing to hear from you that you're going to deal with your past stuff before there can be that working it out together. Maybe that's what it is. But this is somebody that is independent right now to deal with past issues, to deal with looking at their situation and figuring out what they want as well. Okay, so maybe both of you decided to part ways because of that. But interesting. Okay, lots going on. All right, what else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? Yeah, because this is over, but illusion. Okay, misleading, illusion, confusion. This is talking about be careful what is real versus what is perceived, or like what someone's showing you versus what really is. Again, if there's a lot going on with someone, they might only be telling you snippets of it. They might only be letting you in so far, or telling you this is a lot going on, and maybe they're secretly prioritizing things and they weren't, you weren't privy to that. Either way, it affected the relationship, the drama, what things were versus what you saw or what you were shown, how far you were let in. Could be vice versa, could be with you with them, but this is about just saying see things for what they are. And I think that coincides with this Judgment card, sort of the reviewing of the past experiences, taking a look at culpability in a situation, whose fault is, not fault, but you know what I mean, like who did what, just so we can get clear on what happened, and taking a really honest look at that without all the pretty blinders on. This is taking a real hard, honest look at things, what is, what isn't, what's true, what's not. Taurus. Progress. Well, okay. Not too bad. One foot in front of the other. In reviewing, stand your ground. One foot in front of the other. Don't, in reviewing this, and it doesn't look like you're going to, but this could just be like, look, you're making progress. It might not seem like it, because sometimes we need others to reflect back to ourselves who we are, or it's like you can only go so far on your own. But this is saying just one foot in front of the other, keep it. Again, it might be over now. It feels like, I don't know why I keep saying that. It feels like this door is still open. However, don't let that get in the, don't let that sort of position get in the way of you looking at the things realistically, because if you do, that's going to stop the progress. Because I think this is as much about you understanding who did what and why, and your own patterns of behavior, as it is for the other person. I think there's a real tendency, at least sometimes with this card, to kind of be like, well, it was all them. I am fine. And this is cautioning, don't do that. You're going to still see things for what they are. Still dig deep. Don't just pass it off as this person was drama. They had a lot going on. Because this would suggest a reckoning with you also. Okay? And that's key. That is key. All right. Last one for Taurus. So honestly, a big part of this message to you would be it's them, not like it's me, it's not you. If you haven't heard that from them already, that's what's going on. They might have told you that, but they just, it's them, not you, Taurus. Not that they're bad, it's just, you know, there's you, Mother Earth, Taurus. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. That may be. However, whenever I see this card, this is a card about grounding your energy for me. So I think this is all about this part of this card, the Judgment. One of the meanings is also healing and absolution and just kind of that everything coming full circle and being more aware and yet restored. So I think this is about you needing to ground your energy, just pulling back and really taking care of yourself right now. This is, in fact, an ending, but if they could tell you, they would tell you that it's me. I got a lot going on right now. I'm kind of messed up, but I only let you see part of that. And when somebody got too close, I ended it because that's just what I do. So it's me, not you. And maybe there's a part of you that knows that because these are two defensive, well, not defensive, but they're almost done positions, but not quite done. So maybe there's a part of you that understands that as well. But either way, it was them, not you. They got a lot going on. Just don't discount you understanding fully both sides, your culpability, their culpability, whatnot, or your understanding of it, so that you don't halt progress for yourself. Okay, I hope this made sense to you. I hope this did resonate and it was helpful, especially if it was a painful breakup. That's never fun. All right, I hope to see you in the next reading. Hope you got what you needed to. Take care.